Woo! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. I made it. I'm here. Got my ass kicked by an 18-month-old.
Safe.
I got my ass kicked by an 18-month-old for 30 minutes.
Did you fight back?
No. No, I look like I was at a NASCAR fight. Like, that mug was two pieces of me. Oh, man, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the pregame. Y'all know what it is, Monday Night Raw, where we get here with our HBCU news around the culture, our football, our basketball. But before we do that, we start out with some of the funniest things you've seen on the internet in the sports world with our pregame, where we have fights, little palate cleansing or timeline algorithm cleansing, uplifting stuff, and, you know, something real funny. So, and it's always go Braves, fuck the Phillies. You'll understand that at the end of the pregame. I am your co-host, Reggie.
I'm your co-host, Norwood. How y'all doing today, man? What's up?
Man, how you, man? You was on the Oregon Trail, or should I say the Aiken Trail this weekend?
Definitely on the Aiken Trail. I am exhausted, but I'm here. I'm feeling good about it. I've been looking forward to this all day. Nothing better than being back in the seat, ready to pod. Plenty of stuff to talk about. Plenty of stuff to laugh about.
Really?
I mean, oh yeah, I think it's plenty of stuff to talk about.
It's basketball.
Basketball, draft, HBCU, people getting their ass whooped. That's all the things that I enjoy. So, in no particular order.
Yeah, it is what it is. Let's get started with the pregame, man. We appreciate it. Before we go, remember, you guys can always like, follow, subscribe. Make sure you follow Dive Team Media Network. Make sure you follow the SplashCast. Please, we got some stuff coming in the summer. We appreciate y'all. Tune in.
Thank you guys for making us your first listen of the day. We appreciate it.
We're going to tune in right here. So if y'all have been paying attention to the pregame, Sade, in the pregame, we always talk about fights, funny stuff, and uplifting stuff. Well, these were the fights. These were these hooligans, these thugs.
I like hooligans and miscreants.
Yeah, come on, man. These were menaces to the society that were putting on a terrible example for the children, and those children are gonna grow up to be emulate what the environment that they've seen. And no, we're not talking about the projects or the ghetto. We are talking about the projects and the ghetto known as NASCAR. They were wild.
I wonder if these gentlemen had their fathers in their life.
Well, I tell you what he did, because he was not expecting this at all. This sucker punch right here from Kyle Busch and Ricky Stenhouse. Ricky Stenhouse hit him smooth and caught him bow. Like, come on, man. For y'all that are listening for the audio experience, he just got laid. Now, shout out to Kyle Busch for getting up and he's ready to go. He punched the old man. He punching everybody.
He should have hit the old man first. There are a couple things here. Number one, if you go back to the beginning, at one point there was a hat on, and then the hat just mystically disappeared. I don't know where the hat went, if it went up like the Montgomery Brawl, or if it disappeared. But wherever it is, it was there, and then it was gone. Now, the older gentleman that happened to be right there after he got hit, he should have started punching him immediately.
Shout out to
you are the closest persons to me. You are restraining me, and you're on the other team. Everything says this is the immediate ass to whoop.
This dude here.
You don't want none of the man who hit.
That's me. That's me right there. Just hold the microphone like, hey, make sure y'all get the shot. Get the shot now.
Yeah. But look how close these cameras are. It's bold to throw a punch when there are 2-3 large, expensive cameras less than a foot away from you. He just tired of his shit, and he knocked that hat loose, boy. He knocked that hat loose immediately. But yeah, this is terrible. This is a terrible representation of NASCAR. I can't believe that these guys would do this. They need to look into their family structure.
Are you being facetious?
It's all right in there together to me, as far as I'm concerned.
They fight almost every other. That's the thing about white sports with the white fight. The white fights don't ever get criticized.
The white fight.
The white fight, they be chilling. Hockey, they go around beating each other to death. Baseball, they empty the bleachers all the time. Even though we call that a white sport, it really ain't. But and then you have NASCAR, and they literally get drunk and fight. That is how they describe NASCAR.
I want that. There's a man right there with his camera, his iPhone. I want that footage. That footage has to be perfect. And if I could get that in slow motion, oh man, maybe I need to start searching Twitter and see if I can find more of this. But that man who smart enough to take his phone out, oh, he got probably the best footage because he was on the right side of the punch.
Yeah, you talking about him? I'm talking about that dude right there. That guy in the green cleared everybody out of there.
It looked like WrestleMania up there for a minute. He was just getting them up there.
It wasn't. He ain't got obviously.
But I'm gonna tell you,
I don't want to say reds and blues.
I would have slapped everybody not wearing black and red. If you don't have Lenovo on, it's time for you to go. Period. Everybody slapped.
Yeah.
Get him off the truck. Get him off the truck.
Yeah. But hey, man, I will say you can say Kyle Busch did say he was mad because he felt like dude sucker punched him. I'm like, you can't get sucker punched and the dude standing in front of you, hostile for 2 minutes, and then he wind up and throw the punch.
Yeah, I mean, it's you gotta keep your guard up, but it did seem like they were just having a conversation. Then at one point you can hear him yell, "Hey man, we suck the same," and I was like, "Pause if applicable." But yeah, man, he was talking too loud for too long, as far as I'm concerned. You at some points you have to understand that this might escalate, and I might need. And you got the size and the reach on him. Look at him. You looking down at the man, but you should have took that water bottle out your hand. You see, he was very adamant talking with his hands. He kept putting that finger up. Nope. He started pointing over there, and then next thing you know, it is a quick right. Yeah, you can't. Man, you can't get ramshackled.
All y'all in black and red is a word that I'm not gonna say because you left that man out there to fight by himself. They all just watching. Everybody watching. Yep. Look at this. Nah, the punches have been thrown.
He is getting choked out. No,
the punches have been thrown. The cake has been baked. Everything has happened. Shout out to Curtis Snow. We reference him all the time. It is over with, dog. It is over with. Y'all can't do that. Now, if y'all really wanted to box, y'all could go see Gypsy King. The Gypsy King. Oleksandr Usyk won by a split decision over Tyson Fury to become the first undisputed heavyweight champion of the world in 25 years since Lennox Lewis did it in 1999. Shout out to I'm sorry, I said Oleksandr Usyk.
Yeah, get that right before he punched you like he did Gypsy King. Your face look like that.
Me looking like that. And shout out to you. And shout out to you. Fury, for saying that you believe you won the fight. Your daddy didn't even believe that. He got his face punched off for. I saw every bit of 45 seconds him just getting rat-a-tat-tat. I'm like, hey, fight back. You just over there ring ding dong. Your head kept getting rung, my boy. For me, yeah, I mean there'll be a rematch because it was a split decision, but also, yeah, you got whooped. You got whooped. Yeah. With a capital W. So Tyson Fury, when he boxes, he's a boxer. He relies on movement. He relies on footwork. He leaves his hands down. That's cool when you're younger. Bro, when you hit 40, 38, 39, and you in a combat sport.
He hit you 38, 39 times.
You better be technically sound. Now, I expect for him to come back. He obviously wasn't prepared. He didn't take him seriously. But Usyk hits hard, dog. As you can see by the blank. In this picture right here, y'all can't really
What are you looking at, my boy?
But looking, you know what? This is the exact, whoever this photographer is great. Because this is the exact moment when you get punched where the lights flicker. That's the face that you make when the lights flicker. When you get hit, and it be like, oh. He's in the middle of that is just his eyes open.
No, if you used to play what was the name? Is it Fight Night? And you got to get them thumbsticks to get them together so you can get up.
Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali.
And you're like, oh man, this is way more difficult. Yeah, you got your bell rung, my boy. But I mean,
multiple times.
Ultimately, it'll be a rematch. It'll be an interesting one, but you better do something different this time, Gypsy King.
Yeah, because you can't take more punches like that. I can tell you
that. I do want to shout them out. They were very respectful at the end of the game. Two excellent competitors. Even with the split decision, who, you know, a lot of times that will unnerve people, make them feel a certain way. You know, at the end of the day, they were peaceful, respectful competitors. And yeah, they know they're going to get paid again for this one. It was a good fight.
Tyson Fury is always a respectful person at the end of the fight.
You're right.
It's his father that comes out and be like, fuck all y'all.
Yeah.
And I fight everybody here. I bite noses, I headbutt, I elbow you, it don't matter. And I'm like, bro, you 6'9". I don't care if you 70. I'm shooting you.
And that's a well-skilled boxing 70. That's like Floyd Daddy. Nah, bro. I'll shoot him multiple times.
Yeah.
Above the belt.
All right, man. Let's get away from the violence, man. How many of y'all had a yo-yo back in the day? I know I had one in middle school. I think everybody had one in middle school. I
had that butterfly joint. I had the brain. I can't remember. I had one more. But my man
the one
here
that lights up. Mine looked like a computer. It looked like a motherboard on the side. So when you spun it, it lit up like a circuit. That's the one I had.
Yeah.
Man, we used to.
And that was before the Rubik's Cube. Crazy on the
But we got here,
man.
bro. He is crazy. He's at a yo-yo convention, at a competition, and he is probably 6 years old. And he's talking while he's yo-yoing. Wearing the J's, all black, chilling.
Swag. Man, I thought I was good. Little walk the dog, you know, swing the baby through the cradle. I thought I was a killer. This dude was half my age and twice as good as I could ever. Look at it. I see why people believe black people might be superheroes. He might be Miles Morales' little homeboy.
Yeah, he big chill. And the sound, the guy says, do your best trick. And that's when he does that right there, which is spin it like it's a basketball and then make the DNA tower to look like, if you're a science nerd, DNA RNA tower with the string. Yo, he's crazy. Somebody get him a scholarship. Somebody bring him on the SplashCast. Whoever he is, tag him to this. He is fire.
Man, it wasn't no way I wasn't putting this in the pod. I was like, yeah, my man might be a superhero for real, bro.
The comments are so hilarious. So everybody our age is like said exactly what you said. I thought I was good. So all this time, I just realized I really wasn't doing nothing.
Trash.
With the yo-yo. I wasn't doing nothing. Yeah. My man.
This man look like Kyrie Irving, yo.
Look at that. Look at that. And then the DNA RNA right here. Chilling. Did the helicopter on y'all. Hey, man, shout out to you, man. We had to cleanse the palate. And then, of course, as I said before, it's always fuck the Phillies. And
absolutely.
Shout out to Nicolas Cage, or a.k.a. Matt Strahm, out here being terrible. And in this exact picture, he actually got pulled in the first inning. So he was really gone in 60 seconds. So shout out to Matt Strahm for looking and acting like Nicolas Cage in the game. Ha, ha, ha. Nobody likes the Phillies. You see it. Braves all day.
I want to say that I don't want anybody to ever look this much like me. This makes me uncomfortable that another human looks this much like him. He could commit a crime and they will believe that it's Nicolas Cage.
Oh, man. Okay. Without being disrespectful.
Go ahead.
We all got country families. If you see somebody that look that much like you, what's your first question? What's your daddy name? Who your granddaddy?
I have brothers.
What's your family name?
I don't look this much alike. It made me uncomfortable looking at his face, and his face being Nicolas Cage's face.
Bruh. I'm glad we didn't have this podcast when I was in college. You know how disrespectful that would be to somebody? It makes me uncomfortable to look at your face.
It does, because I know that's Nicolas Cage. That's Castor Troy. You finna be in Face Off, bro. I believe you. This is not cool. This is terrible. And yeah,
Time
you're a
travel
Phillies
is
player.
real. Cloning is real.
Yeah.
Everybody put on their tinfoil hat.
This is the Jamie Foxx clone right here.
The Nicolas Cage clone. Oh man, but ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the pregame. We're gonna jump right into our HBCU news around the culture. I got my mug in the freezer for basketball. That's when I'm gonna pour it up. I normally would be drinking right now, but you know, I be rambling at the end because I be tipsy. So I'm gonna hold off a little bit until we get to basketball. We'll go show some respect to HBCU news around the culture. We'll be back. Y'all remember, always like, follow, subscribe. Y'all stay